쓰세지?
Back with another SKZ reaction. This is Han's Hold My Hand music video. I will hold your hand gladly any time of the day. We've been looking forward to this one specifically because this is supposedly like the final installment of the trilogy, right? Alien, Human.
Oh, yeah.
So this is like Han meeting Han, Alien meeting Human. It's like the end of that era.
And also the hats related.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's get right to it. If you're watching this on YouTube, that means we probably have already reacted to whatever the next SKZ video is that came out. So if you want to get things earlier and get exclusive contents like the entire SKZ Code reaction, as well as shows like 2Kids Room and every single SKZ tracks from A to Z, head over to our Patreon page. The link will be in the description below. Otherwise, let's get this party started.
Let's go! Shout out to Helix!
3, 2, 1, click.
Oh, this is 광화문. Oh!
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know there's like the Vocaloid thing.
수많은 시행착오 와상 가득히 쌓인 눈물 덮인 밤 오늘이 마지막인 smile 불붙은 날들같이
It's much more of a pop style rhythm tempo than I thought. I thought it was going to be more.
Every time I see you cry I feel like drowning in the dark. You said it's fine but no I'm not.
Yeah!
Wow, that's high. Yo, this is a banger.
I thought there would be more synth, but this is more bandish. Yeah, I love it.
Wow.
Oh,
sick.
That was a rap part? Shit, I totally forgot about it.
Every time I see you cry, I feel like drowning in the dark. You said
Yo, that verse 2 guitar was crazy.
Ooh. Whoa.
Sick. Okay, classic. Guitar on the left, guitar on the right. Wow, it's so crazy. Oh my god,
The scratch, man. Loving the scratch.
Oh, this is Han looking at Han.
The human and alien. Oh.
Oh, sick. Oh, sick.
Yeah. Whoa. Kick. Oh. They're gonna continue.
That's a nice change.
You hold it back. Okay. Oh, the pick. Wow.
I know we always compare our reaction to the music video with our experience of watching the concert, but this is like a concert. Like,
Yeah.
this is like the first time I was like, oh, it's so different from the concert. Like, this is a concert. Feels,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah. I feel like this one was the least
Different?
different.
Yeah, I
compared
think
to the
because of the
performance.
nature
Yeah,
of the
song
genre and
Yeah.
everything.
It's weird. When I saw the performance, I thought it was going to be total band sound. But then when I heard the unveil, I thought they would have more synth. But re-listening to this, I feel like this was almost everything was a band sound except the rhythms.
Right?
There were like strings, probably mixed up with the strings being a synthesizer. But
Maybe.
yeah.
I mean, it had that quality to it because it felt like it's supposed to be a very synthetic string.
Yeah,
as
like
well. purposefully. So it's supposed to sound that way, as well as the Vocaloid effects. All right, so leaving the genre aside for a second, let's talk about like some of the cool and subtle layers of sounds that we found listening to this. First of all, the way, and we mentioned the Vocaloid effects, but first of all, let's start with the strings, because I thought the strings are very effective in this song.
Very true.
Yeah, right? Two different ways. Firstly, it makes the sound feel fuller.
Yep.
And then you'll feel that space because it comes in, especially during the chorus and the post-chorus, you'll hear the strings coming in with the guitar, and the way the string lines are harmonized with the melodies or the top lines or whatever else you might find, it makes the song feel like it's grander than it actually is without emphasizing or accenting the string too much.
And I think they intentionally did that.
Absolutely.
Because you don't want to hear like the one instrument just like at forward.
And if you think about it, like already, most of the guitar lines are sort of divided and panned.
Yep. Left and right.
And
sometimes
they
at the back
different
too.
lines.
Yeah.
Exactly. So they're using the space fully to make sure that this feels like a concert experience. And that's why you'll feel like this is like overwhelming at times. And what they did at the end, at the very end, they changed the string lines, keeping things a little higher.
Yes,
the notes and the sound and everything. So there you will actually most likely notice the strings.
You'll definitely feel the difference like without even knowing almost, because where the chorus part the string hits at the 5th, where at the final chorus they actually aim for that 8 or 1 and 2s. They're playing just a bit higher so that like it's a frequency that you haven't heard until the final chorus. So right away, like when you hear the final chorus, then you start hitting bam thing at the top of it.
Not sure that's what I heard.
And the arrangement is different. More notes, more articulation.
Kind of like staccato.
Yeah, staccatos. The notes are fast. Back harmonizations. With, like, it's being wet also. Also by music video, when it was dark a bit, before hitting the final chorus, like when the final chorus hits, there's a sunlight and everything. Visual wise, it's even more just like opening up the things. Yeah.
But considering how epic the last chorus is, I think the highlight of the final chorus is the way they build up the first part of the chorus with the drum coming in double time and all that, boom, boom, boom. And then Han sings an octave lower.
Yeah.
That is so
holds it back.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
It's totally unexpected.
Also, I really like the arrangement change in the second verse.
There's like
the rap
or...
section. Yeah, because they use a different tone guitar sound.
So more empty.
Yeah, exactly. And because of the voicing of the guitar, even the chord progression sounds like very different. What did you think about the pre-chorus? Because I feel like the pre-chorus sort of opens things up and it feels more synthy.
Yeah, was there synth?
I thought it's just guitar.
Every time I see you cry, I felt like drowning in.
It's only the synth bass.
Yeah, and the rest is guitar, I think.
The rest is guitar. That's sick.
It's a cleaner tone guitar, so that's why. Yeah.
I thought that was a pad, but
I mean,
I think it's guitar.
Yeah, it's guitar. There could be a pad. You never know with these. Like it can be like
it's just a
barely
wet guitar,
audible, but mostly
and synth bass.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that was wet also. It's just fully at the back. Why? Yeah. I think we probably might say this multiple times, but if you have time, if you want to try to like analyze or dissect the music as a frequency wise, you can try to hear the things where they're placed. Especially when we're talking about the pre-chorus part, when we say some things at the back, try to listen to it and just feel the backness of it and just being white.
The backness.
How the music usually goes, it's like, let's say, simply like treble, middle, and low. So where the low part would be some kicks and bass, where the middle part would be such as like snares, main guitars, Han's voice also, and the top will be Han's voice and strings. So try to like dissect the things and try to visualize the arrangement, and that will make your experience about listening to the song much better. We might probably say this a few times.
Yeah. And we really always sort of naturally talk about the spacing and the location of the sound. So
because I really find that this arrangement was a really good job because it just feels so full.
Yeah,
it's hitting every frequencies, and sometimes it's very hard to do it, and that's why some shitty producers they just put bunch of stuffs in it. But shout out to Helix.
I just had one more thing apart from Han's amazing vocal skill, as expected. Just one more thing about the lyrics. I caught in the middle. It said that all ends today, so I smile. Felt like Han always works closely with whoever's doing the subtitle to make sure that it's properly translated. So I just didn't pay much attention. But this one, I felt like maybe it's intentional, maybe it's an artistic choice. But technically, what he said is this is the last day of the smile. So it's not exactly like that all ends today, so I smile. It's like this is the end of the smile. But even in Korean, like the way it's written, it's up for interpretation. So I think that's maybe why they wrote it this way, and maybe this is what he sort of intended. Not sure, but just telling you a literal translation so that you can, get more context. But other than this one, I found no problem whatsoever.
And his scratch.
Yeah, that. Oh my god, this
love
was such a high. It's so hard to sing. How it actually connects with Alien and Human, and it feels like it's just like a end to a chapter, but sort of like foreshadowing a new chapter that is to come. I really like that. Also, did we see a plushed quokka in the middle?
Were there? Oh, what? That's a quokka?
Yeah, it looks like it.
I thought that was like some random
Beaver or
Yeah,
something?
it looks like a beaver.
But does it make sense that Han's solo track music video would have a beaver?
I don't know. To me, it just doesn't look like quokka.
I mean, it's not a real quokka. So are you dissing whoever made the stuffed animal?
Yeah. This definitely doesn't...
Just a wider. He's got a lot to eat, maybe. Just...
Oh
no.
Okay.
I mean, does it make sense that he would have a
Yeah, that doesn't look like a quokka to me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that looks like a bit of raccoon or...
but why does he have a raccoon thing here then? When he could totally have quokka.
Yeah, totally get it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just to me, I never thought there was a quokka. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't. Okay. I mean, it doesn't
Yeah,
look like it,
yeah.
but don't you think it's supposed to be a quokka? Like,
Yeah, if you... Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
it makes sense that it should be a quokka.
Yeah, it should
If
make
it's
sense.
not, like if it's legitimately supposed to be like a raccoon or like a beaver or whatever else, and they use that intentionally, knowing it's a raccoon and meaning that way, please let me know why. Because I cannot believe that they would put something that vaguely resembles a quokka and not be a quokka. So
Yeah, it's just too much hair, too wide.
what's a term for being a racist but for animals? You're judging. Quokkas can look different.
Hey, look, this guy's gray.
Oh, raccoon and quokkas, they all look the same.
Quokka is supposed to be more like like ooh. This guy's just like
Can quokkas just not have a day where they don't want to be ooh? Can they just be like, long day at work, man.
just
The fucking squirrel was...
Look at this guy. Yeah.
So, anyways, that was Hans Hold My Hand. We absolutely loved it.
Oh.
Tons of stuff to talk about. And this is coming from a place where we're like, oh, this is very similar to what we heard initially from the concert clip. And yet, tons of stuff to talk about. We couldn't really talk much about the music video, so maybe we'll have a chance to re-examine it to see or to talk about the narrative and connection with Alien and Human. But for now, there were so many things to talk about musically, so we hope you had fun with it. If you have any questions, as usual, please comment down below, let us know. And of course, what you thought about this music video or the music, write that down. And we'll see you in the next SKZ video, everybody. Take care.
Bye bye.
Congratulations, 유하스리.
Giggly seal.
Finikan moi.
JB.
Stay.
Allison.
Sissy.
Tami-chen.
Han.
Crystal Golden.
Bella. Bongtang.
Alison Lawless.
Today. Kuo.
Sarah's dog.
Xiu.
Gabriele.
Hogyangkin.
Rocks.
Hasu.
Christy M.